Hello, this is Wmpyr. Before we begin, I want to give props to the legend, Professor Danny Nosanto, because back in the day, in the outtakes of the movie Game of Death, when I saw that, I saw him using the stick like it was a nunchuck. I mean, it just flowed around his body, and when I saw that, I was like, oh, I get it now, Stickchaku. And that opened a whole bunch of doors for me. So today, I want to share some of the basics of using the stick as if it were a nunchuck, okay? So let's get started. First things first, this is the basic movement right here, just coming like this, okay, which is the stick touches your shoulder right here, and it goes past, and then you just reach underneath and pass it to the other hand. Same thing with over here. I'm going to touch my shoulder with the stick, and then this hand will pass it, okay, right here. Touch the shoulder, and then I pass it underneath the arm here. I go under, under, under. Okay, so I'm passing it under. So this is the base movement right here. Now, when you bring it up to here, you open your hand a little bit. It makes the stick easier to grab, easier to pass with the other hand, okay? General rule of thumb for all this, whether it's nunchucks or sticks, you want to keep your hand as closed as possible, okay? But just keep in mind, you see, so I'm not completely, fingers spread open like that, just opening it slightly to make the pass happen easier, okay? Just like so, boom, boom, okay? Now the other thing is keep in mind that I'm bringing the stick to my shoulder, and then when I pass it, the stick is behind me, literally, right? You guys can see, it's behind me. You don't have to go this far. You could do the same thing here, and this goes right away into a block and a strike. See that? So I pass it right in front, and it goes immediately into this block and a strike like so. So same thing on the other side, right here. Instead of going all the way back here and pass it here, I'm just gonna do the same thing here. Boom, and it goes right away into this block, and I can strike as well. So you could do the passing right here. Doing it in the front rather than in the back, going all the way back here, all the way back here, and to just do it right here. This takes us to the balisang. Okay, so the balisang and the nunchuck are now going to be linked, and then plus we're linking the stick to the nunchuck. So the stick, nunchuck, balisang, we're linking it all together into the one system idea of Escrima, Kali, and Arnis. So just something to think about there, okay? Now the other one is this, like I said, this is your fundamental. Stick to your shoulder and then pass underneath. We could do the opposite, which is now the stick goes across, so it goes across the body, and then you pass on top. Across the body, go from under, and pass to the top, right? So this motion right here. So these two pretty much, I think, are standard. They go together. You're going this way, and then you're going this way. This is an excellent warm-up for you guys right here. Boom, boom, and then you go here, here, and just get some reps doing this, okay? Now, let me go into the next technique here. We're going to go back to touching the shoulder, and then you're going to pass. The moment you pass, I want you guys to do a thumbs down, outside, forward, and then back. And the moment it comes back, this is when you touch your shoulder, and this is when you could pass once again. And then you pass, you're going to do a thumbs down, outside, forward, and back to the shoulder. The moment you hit the shoulder, that's where you pass, right? Thumbs down, outside, forward, pass, okay? Thumbs down, outside, forward, pass. 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. This is an interesting motion because what it does is it teaches us two things, several things, but two main things. The thumbs down and then the outside, this is a fan motion. Okay, so now we're incorporating our fan motion, which also is going to incorporate, there's a circular motion there. 1, 2, That's a figure 8 motion. If this is too advanced, don't worry about it, but as you put in the reps, as you put in the time, then it'll start to connect and make sense. Okay, so once again, we're gonna pass right here, and the moment I pass, boom, boom, and then now, so thumbs down to the side. I explained this is your fan motion, which will connect the figure 8 motion. You don't have to worry about that right now. And then this takes us to forwards, okay? 1, 2, front, and the front and the back is a momentum. So front builds the momentum to come back, and that's where you pass. So 1, 2, 3, boom. Okay, so it teaches us the fan motion, connecting that with the figure 8, and it also teaches us a little bit about momentum as well. But once again, those are more advanced. It takes time. You have to put in the time. There's no shortcuts for that, okay? But it's a good warm-up, so just go 1, thumbs down, outside, forward, and pass. Again, thumbs down, outside, forward, pass. 1, 2, 3, and just do it like that, and put in the reps, okay?